Okay, we'll be looking. Okay, well, thank you for the looks. Pick up Terrakion near you. Search and catch it. Only under special conditions. I know I see you. Go back up here. There's Terrakion. There we go. Back to your regularly scheduled shiny hunting. It's been, I'll say it's been a strange couple of days. Not like I can say too much, but like I feel like I should be exhausted. But I'm not. I just have like a sudden urge to go streaming. Come on, losers, we're going streaming. But I was very eager to plan out what the week was gonna look like. I wanted to get back into doing some things that we haven't really finished doing. I want to see if we can finish Brutal at Sea, because it's not. I keep calling it Brutal at Sea, Burial at Sea. I want to see if we can beat Burial at Sea, episode 2, because episode 1 wasn't too long. We got through it pretty quick, and I'm expecting episode 2 to kind of be the same. I'm also trying to continue Oxygen Not Included, that Frosty pack. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about it. We only fail when all the duplicates are dead. I mean, hopefully that's not gonna happen. Right? They just need to learn to eat and to grow food more efficiently. And then, also, I'm actually gonna go back to Dredge. I know that's a throwback, but Dredge... The reason I'm going back to Dredge is because there's some achievements I want to try and get, but I don't... Like I've said before, I wanted to do... Oh, wait, have I said this, like... If I have said it... I don't think it matters, but... Basically, you have Dredge. There's a mechanic in the game, which is Panic. And Panic generates, like, actual threats that will hurt you. But to mitigate Panic, you sleep. Or rest. But a funny question came in my head, which is... What if you just didn't do that? What if we just didn't rest? So I'm gonna try and do what I'm calling my insomnia run of Dredge. But before I do that, I want to try and get the achievements that I can while I'm as far as I am in the game already. Because apparently we haven't done all the side quests in the Pale Beach, and we also still need to fish up the scientist. The weak corrupted scientist. So that's really what this week is. I'm planning for this week. You could probably even see it on the Twitch page. What I have planned. And that this wasn't planned. I would say also, while we're on the topic of having a weird couple days, the next couple days is probably also going to be really weird because I'm like settling into a new schedule. So it's me now trying to see when are good times for me to stream. I have like picked out different times during the week, but as I go through the week, maybe I'll find out that what I set up isn't exactly ideal. Oof. Meow, meow. You know, I'm also excited to see what's going to be happening on Pokemon Day. Because Pokemon Day's coming out. Pokemon Day's happening soon. It's the 50th anniversary. I think technically it started already. Like, it's a event that's going on for the next couple weeks leading up to that day. Where they're probably going to have, like, reveals on stuff. Everyone's talking about, like, what potentially could be around for Pokemon Day 30. I'm hoping we get, like, maybe something else. Not like a paid DLC, by the way. Not paid DLC, just maybe some sort of other cool update for Legend ZA. Whether it's, like, quality of life, or maybe you add, like, maybe there's, like, a few new side quests. I mean, maybe we're gonna get... We're maybe gonna get info on the new Z-Mega. I'm trying to remember how many streams I've been doing this for. I think I've only been doing this for one other one. I think so. The only special skin we haven't found is Virizion. I kind of gave up on Cobalion for a bit. Because then we got the Rotom special scan. I'm still trying to get that Gimmighoul one. That's one I really want as shiny. Despite it being almost no different from its original. I hate it. There was such a big missed opportunity. Like, why didn't you make Golden go silver? Some people making it silver. And think that could be really cool. You didn't do it. I get it. The Gimmighoul coins are gold. These are shinies we're talking about. We can get legendary shinies, even though they're not really canonical. Now all it has is like the little gold, not gold, is it gold? I think it's just the like silver rims that are very hard to see on Golden Go. I mean, I'm starting to get to the point where I'm trying to figure out what, like, other normal Pokemon I want to actually get shiny, besides the ones in the special scans. Like, at this point, I'm just trying to fill up, like, a dex of shiny Pokemon. It'd be fun to have a living dex. Maybe I'm trying to get Nickit as shiny, and for some reason it just would not want to shine. That was weird. But let me get shiny Wimpod without any sort of sparkling power. Let me get it on the first hyperspace. Not the first hyperspace, but you know what I mean. Like, our first attempt at actually hunting in the game. Doing something similar to this. Look. Yeah, something I have wanted to do for our streams is I want to do more like Lego building alongside doing something like shiny hunting. I remember doing that for that shiny Rayquaza raid event in Scarlet and Violet. I remember people saying, "Why are you running away from Mega?" Well, not Mega. Just, why are you running from shiny Rayquaza? It's like, because I'm just trying to host a bunch of raids. It's not like it's permanently going away. And I got it. Hey. Just a casual walk. Ah! That's mean. That's mean! You know, I know, Electric, you know this, but I've been having a lot of fun and competitive with Scrafty and Parting Shot. It is so funny because all of a sudden, like, there'll be like some that are grouped together, and they will all get affected by the Parting Shot, and they all get so upset, and then they start teaming me. It's like, okay, so I'm down there, but it's very funny to see everyone get so upset and just all come after me. Come on, Terrakion. Come on. Oh, we're already like almost 30 minutes in? That's crazy. Time sure flies when you're having fun, right? Right? Anyway. It's so funny how it looks like Terrakion's just falling in. Come on. Yo! I'm trying to remember when's the last time I did any sort of shiny hunting. I think I just started to save it more for streams. Even though there's so much like dead air like this. Speaking of dead air, starting to make progress on Act 2, Silk Song Act 2. Starting to. That thing's gonna be a nightmare to deal with. But hopefully, I have like a date for when that video may come out, just as like something to keep myself accountable. I don't believe it's gonna come out when I think it may, but no, the May thing is not a hint. But I'm just trying to figure out like when would be a good time, because you know I want that thing to come out next year. We just started this year. I can't be thinking about the next one. These Swords of Justice are giving me such a hard time. You know, that was a game that recently came back up on my feed that I had my eye on actually for a while, and I guess it's finally coming out, but the reveal date trailer actually came out like in October, and I guess I just completely missed it. But maybe you guys have heard of it. It's Mouse PI for Hire. That's the whole title. Mouse PI for Hire. It is like it's a first-person shooter in FPS, but it's like all cartoony. Like it's all stylized as if it's like an old 1900s cartoon. And it looks really cool. It's been in development for a while, and it's finally coming out. It's coming out in March, so I'm very excited for that. I'm definitely gonna see if I can play that on stream. And also, like, on the trailer, it's also coming for, like, Switch and Switch 2, which I did not expect. Not saying I'm gonna get it for it, but it was just surprising. It caught me off guard. Why do I feel like I want to be in this pose for a while? It just felt so good to stretch. What was that sound? It's like a weird hissing sound. Oh, it's trees. Is there wind in hyperspace? Do we imagine wind? Wonder what person in Lumios is dreaming up of legendary Pokemon? Besides Ansha. Who's imagining these swords of justice to appear like this? Who is? I'd like to know. By the way, we're gonna continue doing shiny hunting tomorrow. After oxygen not included. My mouth was in the... My mouth? My hand was in the way. I'm mainly looking out for those like weird shoulder things on it to turn red. I know there's a part of it that also turns blue, but I forget which part. Unless that's the part that becomes blue. Oh! Wait! Okay, so I was wrong. The shoulder things are not red. They are blue. Because I just saw it. Let's go. Alright, I want to catch an Allure Ball just because of the color fits. So we can try that. Try again. Hey! Finally! Woo! We did it! Let's go! Was 50 minutes in. That changed more than I thought it did. Wow. Yeah, let's go! Okay, this is the first time we've actually seen like Seikatsu on a Pokemon because they got rid of it on Aegislash. You use your attacks by slicing. With the sword, this ignores any. So it's the same thing, but okay, cool. I'm gonna go catch that other thing now. We have some time to spare. Yeah, you. Oh, it's an alpha. How many legendary shines do I need? I think I might need 3 more? I got Organical. Yeah, because I have... Well, I can't check my boxes right now. I got the Latios and Terrakion, so I think 3 that you got, that you have right now, Electric. I think it's just those 3. Anyway, what else was around here? Levitize. Just collect all these things on the floor. That'll be accurate, the 3 that I have. So I have the 2 that you don't have, and you have the 3 that I need. We complete each other. Sandwiches. Or should I say donuts? If you know that reference, you know that reference. Hey. Alright, well, we finally got it. Whew! Now I have a special scan already prepped and ready. So, let's visit the Lust Syndicate. The Lust Syndicate? The Rust Syndicate. Felipe! What do I have? Alright, what's this special scan gonna be? Okay. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but I already have Slowpoke, all the Galarian Slowpoke stuff, so I do need Hisuian Quillfish and Overquill shiny. So that won't hurt. I mean, they could hurt, but actually, do I have a sandwich? I think I have Dark. Bug, all types if I need it. Fighting, grass, fighting, steel, fairy, steel, fighting. It's like, blop, 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 beep. Yeah, but that's level 2. I'm not level 2. That's a fullest star. I think I might have to use that all sparkling all. What else am I gonna use it for? It's kind of like, you know, if you don't have it, if you don't have the right thing, there's your backup. I think I got that sandwich. Donut. Donut. Donut today. Anyway. We also got Humongo powers, so they're gonna be ginormous. Okay, what's seeing me? Who sees me? Oh, you guys. Hi. Ba 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 ba. Get away from me. Oh, those Moil Spin? It must be new. Well, that's not who I thought I was bringing out. But I'm okay with it. There's Slowpokes. You guys are chill. Slowkings are not chill. Okay, Brambles. I just need to get up. How do I get up? Okay, so that's a good spot. Oh, I gotta go back there. That's a good spot to actually reset for them, I think. There we go. I know where the brambles are, I think. Yeah, they're over there. What? Hey, I see it. Shiny sounds? Oh, it's a shiny Slowking. Okay, hold on. I'll come back to you later. Oh, hey guys. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Kiwi. Wait, Kiwi. You're hurt. It's like in a dream ball. Oh my god, you cannot... Like, the gem changes ever so slightly. So I'm getting up to the microphone. Right. That! Ow. Not very nice of you. How much time do we have left? A decent amount of time. Alright. I think we did this before. Let's just change. So this becomes a little easier. Alright. Ghost controller, do your thing. Yeah, I will do my hydrate for myself because I just feel thirsty.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
It's also to mention I still have that whiteboard. The other whiteboard I was using. My portable whiteboard when I was away from the wall. Speaking of which, we gotta figure out what we're doing with this. Because I said I'm not really keeping track of how many hyperspace shinies. I don't think we're at 100 yet, but I've lost count at this point. There's no point in keeping track anymore. I mean, this is more of a test stream, so I don't really need to do too much here at the moment. Oh, I'll be right back. Headphones. Have those star things. Get those away from me. I didn't do that. But now I'm letting it do it, but that one time I didn't have it teleport. Ugh, I need the quailfish flails. You know what I could do? I could, here I go multitasking. But I'm thinking, like, I want to create a post about what's going on. Because I had an idea of what if we had just a stream where we tried to be not like it would make sense to play Silk Song, but one of the things that actually started to get the channel a little bit up there was just the original Hollow Knight. I'm thinking maybe we could actually just try and play like the entirety of Hollow Knight is a weird way to say it, but just mostly the main story. Perhaps we can get through more, but that's the wrong button. We can we can brainstorm ideas like this. Which I'll just drop it, by the way.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Thank you for the hydrate. Electric, hold on, if I put socials. There. So if you wanted to check it. Oh, you guys were on an ad break. I'm making a post for the YouTube for what we're going to stream on YouTube for a 100 subscriber anniversary. No, not anniversary. That's past. A 100 subscriber milestone. Let's do an image poll. Do I have like a image of just Hollow Knight? Do you think? There's a lot of talking. Me doing a lot of talking? 'Cause that makes sense. I tend to do that. While you know, as much as I'm hands-free right now doing this, I gotta do something. Oh my god, I actually have a couple of Hollow Knight stuff. That's why I told you to drink. Oh, okay. That actually makes a lot of sense. Here, let's do that one VOD thumbnail, but let me reposition the image. There we go. Yeah, it's that. If you have any ideas, you can feel free to pitch in. By the way, just up Hollow Knights. What would we call it though? Would it be? It wouldn't be full game. Is that what? Would that be like? Or just main story? I would just say from start to an ending. That reaches the character limit. Okay. From start to an end. There you go. That works actually. No, it's not. Don't correct me on that. It's an end. Those could be due. We kind of already did Pokemon because we were doing this. Our first reacting to this on YouTube. So I don't know if we need to do Pokemon again. Trying to think of what else has appeared on the channel. Why am I asking myself that question when I can just pull the thing up? I could put Silksong on there. I guess that's the other thing. Yeah, most of this is. Oh, the Subnautica. Oh, there was Luigi's Mansion. That's right. That also got some good. That also got some good mileage. We could play Luigi's Mansion 3. Ooh. That's right. I think I did say I was gonna do that. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. I do have an. I probably have an image of that. Don't I? Die! Hold on. How is Subnautica? Subnautica has been very fun. I was actually playing it on the server just, you know, as like some comfort, like a comfort game. I do want to play actually some more of that on stream, but I'm not sure when that'll happen. Uh, especially because we got Subnautica 2 coming out soon. It's very fun. I have a lot of fun with it. It's very fun with someone's first reaction to it because they're hearing all like the noises and seeing all the creatures out and about. I could also, maybe I could add Subnautica for this. See, this is the type of stream I wish I could do when playing Oxygen not included, but because my duplicates seem to not be able, I can't trust them to survive on their own. I have a screenshot. Not below zero. I mean, I like Subnautica below zero, but not as much as the first one. I'm in agreement with that. Kind of like a lot of people are. Do I not have just a no? No, I do. I have Jelly Shroom, which is just the. I just spelled wrong. Wait. Cannot. Oh. Hold on. Wait, let me. Let's put Subnautica. Got a game called the RV there yet. I want to try that at some point. Maybe we can play that as a future collab. I have heard about that before. I'm not too sure, like, what exactly happens in that game. I know you're in RV and you're messing around with friends. I'm just wondering, is that it? Is that it, he says. Wow. Okay, there's been nothing. But I'm assuming something happened with Slowpoke. Nothing happened with Slowpoke either. That is surprising. Actually, we're kind of out of time. Oh, wait! I found it! It's behind that Overquill. Right there! Oh, it's such a pretty shiny too. Let's go! We got it! Let's go! Shiny Hisuian Quillfish. It's just a pretty shiny. Actually, at the bottom was that color, but I like it better this way. Black changes to a white. Okay, well, they'll play the same with time. And well, hey, I got what I wanted though. I got 2 Slow Kings. Except one's in the Dream Ball. Look at these. I know you evolve via using Vibe Barrage. Like, I don't know if it's specifically in battle. I think it is. Swim on over, buddy. No, don't walk into it. But you have to hit it. What was the alphas over there? There's a Gudra. Are you stuck? No, you're not stuck. There we go. I have no idea how many times we actually using a move there. Well, Malamar over here should be able to touch us. Well, it's not that much. I thought so. Yeah, look at that. I just get to bully this Malamar. I missed. I think we'd fair against the Alpha. It does like nothing. Hi, sorry about that. Ignore him. Oh, poison. Poison's gonna end up taking out the Malamar before we can. Yeah. You kind of reverse stat changes that I don't have. And again, not gonna happen. Hey, look at that! That was just enough. Now overquill. Yeah, look at that. Hi. You sleep? Grizion! This is the one I really want. And I already know that that shiny is a Halucha on a platform above me that I cannot reach. So, how I learned is from Electric. What? But also from just research online and doing my own testing was you look at it there and you go back and forth. I like to go to the stairs just to be safe, and then this manhole cover right here. You just keep going back and forth, and then you go check when the time is getting low enough for you to go catch it. So it's just gonna be this. I also should have tried getting the means to get another special scan, but I haven't. So I guess then we just get to hang out. Also, I have reached rank A for Season 5. So that's happened. And we're gonna get whatever end of season rewards we're gonna get. Next season, I think may start... Does it start this week or next week? It might start this week. It's funny, it's like, can I not check right now? I'm heading to hyperspace. But I think it start because it didn't end last week, and it didn't start last week, right? I don't know anymore. Suck always no outrage, or is that new to ZA? What? How'd that happen? Right, hoping. So, Virizion is the shiny I really want from the Swords of Justice, because I think it's the coolest, with its red. It's almost like a Sceptile shiny done right. I know I keep hammering Sceptile shiny. It could have been worse. Sure, it could have been worse, but you still get to complain. This green just looks so much better. Alright, now is when we go check. Normally I do it when that notification is about to appear or when it does appear. Hey, Luchas. No. Hi. Look, we're gonna beat Electric in how many times we did this, okay? We are. We're gonna do it. Electric may have gotten 2 legendaries in one stream. So we're gonna beat him to the one he struggled the most on, okay? You hear me? I think the hard part about Virizion is you can't see when it does change. Why do they say change that like that? But you can't see when it changes, so you have to do this blind for a bit and then check to see if it's shiny. Because you can see Corbalion, you can see Terrakion, as we had done, but not Virizion. You know what I also have been forgetting? I think maybe I could try and multitask here. So I'm gonna be my eyes are gonna be darting back and forth, but if I go to viewer rewards, I had set up a community challenge for you guys. I will publish it now because I've been forgetting to. But my friends have been telling me that I should make a Silk Song death counter or death compilation video. I think it could be fun, but I thought it would be fun since my friends suggested it to see if you guys want to. So I set up the goal. I might actually edit it down. Since I'm not paying attention. There we go. Oh, good, you're enduring. Let's start it. The challenge is up. The community challenge has now started. You can donate your points for a video request. I want this to go from, I guess now, till the end of February. I also noticed some people who probably have some nice internet points that they want to spend. So if you have some up, or if you have some saved up, you've just been spamming hydrates. You can do this. Hey, get away from me. Apparently that outrage reaches further than I thought it did. Oh, you know what I haven't checked is... So there's a post. I may put it in the chat so you guys can see it. But I have the community post about the news about what's going to happen. And I forgot that it goes live today. If it did it? It didn't. That's weird. Hold on, I'll check that in a bit. I'll just post it, like, now. After seeing if this Virizion is shiny or not. Nope. Okay, so let me go to the account. Let me go to the YouTube. To the YouTube. It's what I was talking about yesterday when I was doing a uh what when did I say when did I schedule this to come out? The 20 oh, for tomorrow. I'll reschedule it for like 10 minutes. 7:45. It's 7:40 right now. Today, I was gonna say I was gonna check that to see what you all may have picked. But when that goes live, I'll then share the link with you guys, and you guys can go ahead and vote on that. Vote. You know, when I said this is how my brain works. When I said the word vote, uh, I thought about that one game I played with my friends called One Night Ultimate Werewolf. You may have heard of it. Someone gifted me that game for Christmas because one of my friends actually had it, but now I also have it. It's a, if you're familiar with Mafia, it's basically like that, but it goes by really quick. As the name suggests, it is one night, so it's one round, and there's a bunch of fun rolls if you want to make it complicated or if you want to simplify it. But the minimum amount of players is 3. I can't think of the maximum off the top of my head. But that game's been very fun. I played with my family recently, and they had a lot of fun with it because it's so quick, and the mechanics are actually surprisingly easy to get because you use the app to play. So it's like the app's a narrator, so it'll tell people when to open their eyes and then what to do during the night. So you don't have to constantly be reminded, or you have somebody else around you doing it. You have the app doing it so everybody can play. You know, when I was playing Oxygen Not Included, I was thinking about whether or not... Oh, I don't have my scarf. I was like holding this. It's like I'm clutching my pearls going, he doesn't have his blanket scarf, his old branding. It's a black shirt. It's a black V-neck. I gotta brainstorm what... Wait, no, I'm getting off topic. Hold on. That's the subject for... I'm gonna pin on that subject. Anyway, flying oxygen not included. I was wondering whether or not I was, like, completely silent through a lot of it, or I was speaking. So I believe I was, like, speaking aloud some stuff of, like, what I was thinking. But I think I was doing, like, a bit of both. I think there were times where I'm just, like, really concentrating, but then also me talking about what's happened. Who shines? It wasn't you. For the chat. It wasn't chat. Was it the, you know what it might have been? Oh yeah, it was one of you guys. I see you. Do I? Yeah, I see you. Yeah, but that's not who we want. Anyway, post should be out by now. Alright, I'm gonna post this in the chat. If you guys are curious, I try to post every Monday on YouTube about what's going on here. So from there, you are able to vote on what I could do for the YouTube stream. Anyway, that's out. But the other thing, I gotta brainstorm what I'm going to use in the next season 6 of the ZA Royale. Because I've been having a surprising amount of fun doing that. Because normally I'm not going into competitive in Pokemon, but because this is just such a different format and we're all kind of learning together, it's a little more inviting. And with the life system, there's a lot more freedom. Because I think turn-based, you can be very locked into what Pokemon that you need to use. Versus this, where I can kind of just put anything on a team and do like decently good. So I was looking at Staraptor, and I remember there's like a small amount of usage of that, and I'm thinking, what if I use Staraptor for the next one? But I have a feeling that maybe more legendaries might become legal in that format. We don't really know all the details. Because we already have some mythicals and legendaries that we can use now. But we'll see. We'll see what it ends up being. Like, maybe I'll even use Porygon Z. Although, how I've been seeing Porygon Z be used is really interesting. Because people aren't really optimizing it anymore for coverage. It was like, Hyper Beam and Shadow Ball were the main moves that they main, like, damaging moves that they had on it. And going, like, and I'm going, like, yeah, I mean, I guess Hyper Beam, Stab Hyper Beam can do a lot of damage, especially with Life Orb and Nasty Plot. But is like the cooldown worth it? Seems like it. And then Shadow Ball is for the ones that it can't hit very well, like Ghost types, who would be immune to Hyper Beam. So I don't know, maybe I'll try that. But then we need a third member. So we have like Staraptor, a Porygon Z. What else do we use? Maybe we have Baxcalibur? Kind of wanted to use it. I'm talking as if I can't participate right now. Like, I've reached rank A, which means I don't need to play anymore to reach higher ranks. That's just the point where I play more to win. Or just to test things out, so... I don't know. But I'm also playing against other people who have everything figured out. That got them to that point, so... I don't know. But then again, if I do beat those people, that means I'm doing something right. Like one more loop. It's funny how that Weeping Bell actually became shiny, because a Pansage also became shiny, despite me not having grass. Hey. You know, I've also been seeing... I also saw somebody use Virizion in competitive. Did pretty well. I gotta say, it did pretty well. They optimized it with Stone Edge to do with bug types like my Golisopod before it megas. That's some pretty good coverage. And then the Sacred Sword is just already a double stat buff, so increases both the attacking stats. There's nothing to see, Socks. It must have been the wind. You know, there are times when I'm doing like longer streams like this where I just feel like, is there something else I really should be doing with my time? Like, is this a waste of time? But sometimes I have to anchor myself. I mean, it's a few hours, so yeah. But normally I stream when I am in a place where I can stream. Like I've told you guys, when there are times when like I have to prioritize something else, I will prioritize like what my career path is over streaming, I'm gonna be honest. Particularly because I don't want this to be, you know, my career. believe it or not. I'm not here to try and gain a bunch of clout and to reach Twitch partner or reach YouTube partner so I could start ranking in the money. Will that money help? Sure, it would help a lot, but that's not really why I'm here. I'm just doing things that I'm mainly on YouTube to create things that I find creatively fulfilling, and I go and live stream because I feel like it. I just want to have some fun. Like, even before I started streaming, I was even talking to myself in my room as if I was streaming or was doing like let's plays. That's the other thing is I've been wanting to make like a nice, cozy, and chill place for us to kind of just hang out. Because that's how I felt back like when I was watching YouTube back in like middle school, let's say. You know, watching like Markiplier or Jacksepticeye, or even like back with DanTDM. Or like early days of Game Theory and GT Live. Like those are the things I drew a lot of inspiration from. Because I just had they were fun. And the nice part about that also was, it was just people, I'm not saying that it isn't like that anymore. They still make stuff that they want to make. But when I'm talking about like the transition from that era, like you could say like before 2020, like right before that, where like 2015, 2016, 2017, that era of YouTube. For some reason, like I keep looking back at that era, and it was like almost the last stage of people making stuff just for fun. Because then you have now a bunch of people who are doing the same thing with the intention of trying to get a lot of viewership so they can get paid for what they're doing. And also the rise of like AI stuff, and from back then, and now it's only getting worse. And as a person who wants to be a filmmaker, that AI would make a huge dent in my career. So don't like it. So I'm just trying to see if I can bring that back. Like, not saying I'm going to be like this big symbol of like what I think social media should be. It's just like, I'm going to create like my fun space where I do stuff that I find fun, that I liked before. And that's really it. Like, sure, sometimes stuff isn't the best quality. Yeah, sometimes streams are gonna crash because of internet that's not completely optimized. And yeah, sure, I may be streaming from a laptop and not a gaming PC. Hi. But I would rather have this than have everything be optimized solely to like manipulate people into getting me like clout or gaining popularity. Like honestly, I kind of find that stuff to be a little scary. Like the high expectation of quality content. Not saying I don't want to have something that's good quality. I try my best to make something of quality. Kind of like what was happening with the highlights video. When making that highlights movie, I just had like an idea of like, what if, because you guys voted that you would like the longer highlights. You all voted on my YouTube that you liked the longer highlights more than shorter highlights that would be posted more often. And that's when I realized, oh, you guys care more about like the whole thing instead of just 1,000 parts that are sticking to a routine schedule. I think you guys would like a good schedule, but overall, like, especially with how YouTube's being. It's either you make very short shorts, or you make like really long videos. You don't really do stuff in between. People want one or the other. So when it comes, so I don't think a lot of people are actually going to see the shiny compilation from last year because it's just so much shorter than the other one. Even though like the number of shinies is maybe around the same. But one is like 5 minutes, the other is like 20 minutes. 4 times the length of that. And now this highlights movie is like an hour and 11 minutes. Like that's pretty darn long. So, I don't know how long Act 2 is gonna end up being. But there might be times when I'm gonna be prioritizing editing that over a number of streams. I also have another in-spirit video in the works I want to get out soon. Hey, we reached 4 hours! At this point, our longest has been 8. Not on Twitch, actually on YouTube. Streamed for 8 hours on YouTube for the anniversary. It's crazy. I'm gonna see if anybody put a vote. Doesn't look like it. I can't put a vote because I'm created. Let me refresh. Okay, there's nothing. Oh, is stuff starting to lag? No. That's the first time I've seen Sock use close combat. I've been seeing use Endurance, Brick Break, and Outrage. First time I've seen close combat. Alright. It's a fun detail how the sword actually comes out from where the sword usually sprouts from. Multitask. You know what's funny is I said at the beginning of this that I had like this headache. Weirdly, I've streamed for 4 hours with screens in my face, a big fill lights at me, and my headache has actually gone away. I'm trying to figure out whether or not I should tone down on the shorts. Because recently I've been posting like the VODs type of schedule where I'm posting a short Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It might be I might tone it down. It depends. I think it's more of like, expect a short on Monday and Friday, but don't expect one to show up all the time on Wednesday. I said it before, but I normally have a routine on when like Silk Song shorts come out, and that's normally on Mondays. And then Fridays tend to be the one that's most recent. And then Wednesday is just kind of whatever. If I had extra time and I was able to get another one, I'll do that. So shorts aren't too behind, but also aren't too ahead. You know, like what I'm doing with the VODs channel. If they're far enough behind, I'll upload 3 days a week. If they're like on schedule, I'll do it 2. And it's more of a stream archive, so it's mainly when you want to look through streams that you missed. Or you can watch the highlights on the main channel. How? Away from me. No. What are Virizion stats? What's the stat spread? What is it called? How do you spell it? Come on, what if I did? If I look up Sacred Sword and who learns that move. Special defense is its highest stat. Terrakion being its attack. Cobalion being, I'm guessing, defense? Yep. So similar stat spread, but points are in different areas. What? Goodbye. There's the Weeping Bell. You know a Pokemon I just remembered that existed? Dragon. Or Dragon. Dragon? It's basically dragon, but spelled a little differently. And then pronounced also a little differently. The that dragon type from Unova doesn't evolve from anything. It's like huge. It's also got a really cool shiny. What happened to that Pokemon? I think that Pokemon was cool. It also probably could have looked really cool in this game. Maybe a Mega. I wasn't paying attention to the timer. Also, I keep forgetting to get the fun ball. That's why I want to catch it in. So we can be friends. Right? Wrong. Alright, here we go again. Let's go! Alright, hold on. We found it! Okay. Let's go! Oh, that's how tired you know I am. When I'm like... when my reaction's like so dull. Oh my god, we finally got it! Lucia, can you not? Let's see if I can somehow get up here. Oh my god, we finally found it. Oh, also I guess the shiny's not up here. Oh, that was it. The peep ball. I'm not even gonna get the pop-up for that. We even found the sock. Oh, that's what shined. I guess it didn't look before. Investigating hyperspace. I was even saying, like, there's gonna be a point where I'm gonna have to go find shiny sock. Which actually is pretty cool. Oh, but we finally got it! Yes! Oh, this took forever! Yes! Ah! Oh, look, it's so nice. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Hold on, I need to get like a thumbnail. The text takes up a surprising amount of space. Ah, but we finally got the shiny Virizion. Wow! And great stats. You can join Terrakion in the box. I didn't even check out yours. Okay. Oh my god! I can't believe it. Oh my. What are you looking, you overlord sock? Just purple. It's Ghost? Yes! Do we even have a Ghost power besides that one with Alpha? We have this one. This one too. I mean, it's Gimme Ghoul. They're not aggressive, right? I think they would go well in a luxury ball, right? Make a lot of sense. So I don't think Gimme Ghoul is aggressive, so we don't have to worry too much about like the level cap. Level cap? Alright, so this will be the last hunt of the day, and I'm gonna call it finally. Yeah, this skittish. I mean, you see this now? Oh, okay, but I don't know. You know, throughout this whole time, I was thinking silently in my head, like, how am I going to prep the VOD for this? I have no idea. Maybe we'll go ahead and clip that moment. That moment will be caught Virizion. My super tired reaction of finding it. Is that Virizion? Did you smell it? I think so. Yeah, it's how you smell it. I'm so exhausted. This is how exhausted I am. Or just my tired reaction. I think I may need a day to recover from today. I think it's good they didn't prep a stream for tomorrow. It might have been too much. Okay, here we go. We'll go check. No, I am getting tired. It's 10:30. It should be ending soon. Oh, there it is. There's one. Let me change it to a controller that looks a little better. Well, good thing I can just do this. Because I had a save already. There we go. We got it. Let's go see if we can find anything more. We finally got Gimme Ghoul. That one was now in the level ball. Second one. Don't be like Sweet Pea and get stuck in there, okay? Thank you. Okay. You just need to be proper about it, I see. And we're out! We got 2 Gimme Ghouls. That's shiny. And 1 not. Still, it's so hard to tell. I go like over here. Don't know which one's better. This one's got no good attack. Is decent or pretty good better? I think pretty good's better. Guess we can evolve this one then. Are you guys ready? You guys ready to see the best shiny in the entire game? This shiny is so great, people can't stop talking about it. Do you see it? Is it amazing? Hold on, maybe you need to look at the Pokedex to really be able to appreciate the beauty of this shiny Pokemon. If I can find it. Where is it? There you go. See, look, this is the normal one. This is the shiny one. Isn't the shiny one just so much? There's no difference. The only difference is the little rim is different. The rim on this one is gold, not gold, silver. The normal one's gold. You can't tell. Nothing different about the chest. Nothing different about the skateboard. Tackle it. That's such a disappointing Pokemon. Shadow Punch. Actually, what is... I have make it rain. Normally you get money out of that. How does it work in battle? Oh, and I picked up points. Alright.